the talent pool resource, which was totally based on objective selection. And the result of this, when the new team talent in each region, when we place them based on objective criteria and on merit, a region, for example, Mirpur was a region. Sleeping region, non-existent, doesn't contribute much to the bank's kitty. And yesterday, we identified a branch manager who was working in Islamabad. In the talent hunt program, we identified him. He was a branch manager. And it would have taken him 20 years' time to reach to the level of the business chief of a region. But we found talent in him, we placed him. In 2008, his region came the best in the country. Believe you me. This is one example. Whether you take audit, whether you take HR, even in HR, a person who was a secretary, to the board of directors, not that company secretary. He was a secretary to the board of directors. He was a secretary. You expect from a secretary to take notes, to maintain engagements, to remind bosses. We identified talent in him. And today, he is my manager, talent hunt program. And only when I wanted to revisit my talent hunt program, I was so impressed by him that I gave him a spot award and promoted him to a higher level. Now, a secretary is sitting, we expect that he's a secretary. But once you go very objectively, and say in 3 years' time, I find that he is the best manager to run my talent hunt program, and he's running it. So there are examples in hundreds where you will feel that within the organization, and that is organizational development. You can read so many books on organizational development, on OD. This is real organizational development, that you identify talent within the organization, encourage him, support him, put him on the right job. And I tell you, in most of the organizations, the senior management or even the middle management, even the manager of a branch does not have time to talk to a subordinate that what job would you like to do? What job would you like to do? In what job he's the best at? So if you do this OD intervention, go to the individuals very objectively, assess his capabilities and competencies, put him on the right job, you have treasure hidden in your own organization, and they will help you to maintain competitive advantage. And I must tell you that the results these people will give you will not go up by 100, 200%, it may go up by 1000%. Which we have practiced, and if some of you have the time, you can see it happening in places that can get you meet with these people who were absolutely buried in one corner, getting frustrated. But once you identify this talent, put him on the right job, give him responsibility, inshallah he will perform which you will not be able to believe the kind of results he will be giving. He gets encouragement, he gets support, he gets recognition, and really outperforms. Allah Ta'ala has given so much potential to our individuals, but by our own conduct and behavior and attitude and in sense of insecurity and misgivings, we really do not allow the talent to thrive in our organizations. So we have all our 29 regions. The management side is from the talent hunt program. All our overseas postings are through the talent hunt program. And what we have started doing is that since 2003, absolutely with ruthless focus, I should say without caring for anyone, we are going on a massive hiring program. And I have decided that within 3 years' time, I will have 1,500 MBAs hired in National Bank. We have done about, from 2003, we advertised 6,000 applications we received. Not a single, I must tell you, till today from 2003, I hired 850 MBAs from all over the country, from the rural areas, from the urban areas, from good universities, from average universities. The only criteria is they should be below 26 years of age, they must have a GPA of 3, and they must qualify in the written examination and group discussion and interview. And every year we are having about 100, 150, and being encouraged with this program, I have just advertised for agriculture financing, I've had for audit, I've had for IT exclusively, I'm hiring for HR, I'm hiring for businesses. So till today, I have already had about 850 very bright management MBA graduates, giving them the world-class training For 8 to 9 months, they are given the training, and we are trying to give them the salary, which is market-based, which is very competitive. And in 3 years' time, they get a promotion, and in next 3 years' time, they become the assistant vice president. So in 6 years' time, I give them a career path of assistant vice president, give them responsibility. I'm still not very satisfied that the kind of nurturing we are doing. I think since the number is growing, I'm not able to have full control on their nurturing, that how they are. I'm working on a program. Maybe in 6 months' time, I put up a program. I've already presented a case to the board of directors that how we are going to nurture them so that in about next 5 years' time, they become the managers of all the branches. They become the members of the regional management team. And in about 5 or 7 years' time, they start coming to the head office. I was just telling my senior colleagues only yesterday that in next 2 years' time, I expect 80% of these management trainees to be heading the management team of various regions and international postings. And that I will tell you that for 25 years, I said that I will not stop till I go for 1500 figure or 1500 management. And I'll do the kind of results there. In 3 years' time, I get a phone call from Mardan. The Dr. Saab, we just completed 3 years, but I want to put this young lady who's your management trainee as a branch manager. Now, the regional chief is recommending a 3-year kid to be the branch manager of a branch in Mardan. Can any bank think, can any bank in this country think that an entrant with 3 years experience to be the branch manager of a branch? And mashallah, when you put them, so today, I don't have the time to tell you all these things, but today, in 3 years' time, they become the in-charge foreign exchange, they become the in-charge credit, they become the branch manager, they become the operations manager, and I'm telling you that for 25 years, Dr. Beg is standing and telling you that for 20 to 25 years, if this process I continue for another 2 to 3 years, we have secured the future of National Bank of Pakistan. That National Bank does not have to wear and does not have to worry, does not have to be this thing that the future is in danger. So the talent, similarly we did it for female managers. We identified the female and put them as managers. That these girls, we thought that, oh, they are good for the housewife, some side back office job. We identified 16 ladies within the branch and put them as a branch head. And the performance of all these ladies, we put them as a branch manager, 60, they have outperformed by 200 to 800%. Believe you me. And this is all I'm on record. So I have already got, and wherever there's a skill gap, wherever we still have a skill gap because new products are being launched, new challenges are coming, wherever we are going to have signed, we already signed a core banking application worth about $30 million with one of the finest software house in the world. So wherever we have a skill gap for senior people, we do have people on contract at market salary to fill the skill gap. But that's not the solution for long run. We have to nurture from within the organization and inject the fresh blood. And I must tell you, I'm absolutely certain that any organization, anywhere in the world, if they focus on from within the organization, bring in the fresh blood outside the organizations, and it is always, I think there's a study that the chief executives who are given chances from within the organization, they prove to be better chief executives. So what I'm saying, this is, I quote again from Fortune magazine, based on the experience of GE. Now it is always desirable that most of the time we must encourage and place on the responsible positions and the talent from within the organizations, but in case for the entry point, and where there's a skill gap, we may look at outside. But I must conclude, I got a note there, I must complete it, I have a lot to talk, but I conclude, such organizations who really develop a right kind of mindset for identifying and encouraging and supporting and developing and putting on the right job, I'll tell you the benefits, because the potential which which God has given to the human being are unlimited. We are limited by our own imaginations. They have unlimited potentials, and we have to trust them, and we have to work out a strategy as HR professional particularly to create a mindset in the organization that I always say that if you have the right people, if you have a bad pilot, what will happen? If you have